Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been keeping up with the shenanigans on the channel for the last couple days, you'll know I've been having a lot of fun with Green Goblin, both in his No Way Home uniform and his Red Goblin uniform. Today, what I wanted to do is actually see how Goblin performs without the help of my overpowered cards. Because as you can see, I have 111% all attack and an additional 40% energy attack with a 20% energy attack proc, plus I have 25% pierce. So to say my cards help him tremendously is an understatement. So what I want to do today is actually see how Goblin performs using deck 2, which as you can see has half of the all attack and 0% pierce. This should be interesting. This should tell you if Green Goblin is as OP as myself and many others claim to be. All right, first things first, we're going up against the God Butcher. I decided to start light, you know. I want to see, can he actually do this? Ooh, oh wow. So we, hold up. I'm getting pressured. Oh wow, this is way easier than I thought. What the heck? Bro, I underestimated him. I thought with no pierce and like oh my gosh, he's still so busted. I thought with no pierce, like we would see no damage. Like I'm legit doing this for the first time, and I'm just like flabbergasted, bro. I thought with no pierce, he would just like kind of just do no damage. Cause like these bosses in Legend were designed after, especially Gore, Gene. We're gonna go up against Gene next and see how that goes. These bosses were designed with tier 4 and crafted cards in mind, right? So it's kind of shocking to see him like just making this look like clockwork. Like anybody can do it, which we know for a fact is not the case, bro. There's lots of characters that look OP when you have really good stats and max build and whatnot, and then when you take off all of that, they just look like dookie. Perfect example of like, well, I guess it's not really a perfect example because she didn't get an awakened skill or a tier 3 or anything. I'm talking about Cassie Lang, how she's so bad, like so bad as a tier 2. But then when I use her with my maxed out cards and stuff, she looks good. It's just crazy. Boom. All right, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it looks like we definitely could pull off maybe like stage 9 or something. Yeah, 2 minutes for stage 1. We're using a pretty stacked team. But yeah, this is actually kind of crazy. Let me see how we do against Jean Grey. I'm doing stage 1 just because, okay, we can do damage. Trying to get off as many hits as possible on Jean before she starts spamming. Uh-oh. Oof. Oh, come on. Something hit me and made me so I couldn't go in my tier 3 there. I'm gonna get hit. Yep. The laugh just kills me, bro. Like if you didn't know who you were using, him constantly laughing will remind you, bro. He's psychotic. His 1 is actually really good for dealing with the annoyance of Jean Grey spawning the purple attacks constantly. Oh, come on. That reduces my movement speed. Okay, I'm gonna get out of there. Okay. So we definitely can do this. This is not gonna be as fast as Gore, that's for sure. Maybe I could be faster though. And it's that over here. We should be able to just stay on this side until it's all done. Boom. 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 I know I'm not doing the rotation that you guys or that I do a lot of times, but with Jean Grey, I'm just trying to improvise in a way where I can spend the majority of my time in iframe, because ooh, the more she hits you, the more she enrages, and I ain't trying to have to deal with that, you know? Okay. What was that? She took so long. Okay, let me see if I can pop, pop, pop. Come on. No! 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 Woo! My proc. What was that? Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Ah, they were coming for me. Those purplets actually stacking, bro. She was stacking it up. Oh, shoot. No. Woo. Wait, why is she not doing that? Bro, she's so annoying. So there's a specific attack that she's supposed to do when she gets... Actually, maybe she did do it, and I was like... When the screen turned black for the tier 3, maybe I didn't see it. Like when she gets to 7 bars or just under 7 bars, she usually goes to the center and then does an attack there. Maybe I just... Okay, I'm an idiot. Twice the fool, I guess. Come on. Okay, it's over. We got her. W's, boy. W's! So Gore and Jean are significantly harder than Ultron because they were released after. They have more defense, more HP, more annoying mechanics. Well, the mechanics are debatable. So what I'm doing is actually stage 5 here to see if this is a thing that we could possibly do. And this guy decides to go all the way over here. But thank goodness that Green Goblin is a menace, truly a menace. My man just like decided to track regardless. He's like, oh, you're moving. Oh, okay, you're moving out of the neighborhood. That's okay. That's okay. You think I'm a one neighborhood type of goblin? No. I'm all over the map, baby. I'm worldwide. Hold up. Hold up. Now, so technically this is all being done free to play. And I know you guys are gonna be like, wait, no, it's not, because Ghost Panther is not free to play. You can get him free to play. And you can also you can also get Valkyrie free to play. Both of them are acquirable from, what do you call that thing? Dimension Mission. I know because I've done it on my free to play account. Got both of them. If y'all want to see some free-to-play content on the free-to-play account, let me know. Your boy is here. I might step back into the free-to-play realm. I'm actually having fun with this update, surprisingly. Like, partially due to Goblin tier 3 being like so useful, buffing villains and stuff, so I can like go back and I can play with some of the villains that were not strong enough before, because they didn't have much in the way of supports. Because when you go into like legend and stuff and you don't have any supports because certain stages require villains, it makes it seem like they're actually weaker than they are, because the heroes have so much going for them. They have White Fox, they have Valkyrie, they have Shuri, they have so much. They have Ancient One, they have Wave, you name it, the list goes on and on and on. So it's nice to see that the villains are finally getting some love. Now they have Kraven. Even though Kraven is a niche support, they kind of messed up on that front, to be honest. Like, I like that he offers stuff to the Sinister Six, but because it's only 35% and he himself is not a great DPS, it's kind of a bummer. Okay. Only downside to Goblin is they made him punch. I don't know why they decided. Ooh. They should not have made him punch for his basic. It should have been him just throwing little pumpkin bombs or whatever. That's just me nitpicking at this point, isn't it? Like, when you have damn near perfection, then you start complaining about little things like, oh, his basic should just be him throwing a pumpkin bomb. Cause like, when is Green Goblin ever like punching and kicking? Like, he's not a melee character like that, right? So just for curiosity's sake, I wanted to show you guys how Green Goblin compares to a strong level 80 character in Professor X, okay? Professor X recently got a new uniform and a tier 4. I didn't tier 4 him, but I want to show you guys how this man actually does on my account right now with me removing all of my Pierce and my OP cards and whatnot, right? And I'm going to just do a quick little comparison here between Professor X at level 80, which we know level 80 is a massive damage bump, right? So about 33 seconds there to get Null up off the throne. Look at this and then look at Green Goblin, and you can kind of see why I'm saying Green Goblin without Pierce, still really impressive. Okay, so same team, same set of strikers. Obviously Goblin has his own thing going for him, and that's fine. But let's just take a look at the speed in which we can get Null off the throne from a level 70 Green Goblin, comparatively speaking, to a level 80 Professor X. We have stun immunity there, and we are just popping off. Okay, we are flying. So look at that, literally only a couple seconds behind Professor X. Could Professor X himself be a little bit faster in this run? Sure, but the point still stands, as you can see. And we already know through multiple examples, level 80 adds a whole heap of damage to your characters. So Green Goblin being not too far behind Professor X is actually just wow to me. Anyways, ladies and gents, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. This is what deck 2 looks like. As you can see, it's just a whole bunch of free-to-play cards that you can pick up within a couple days of playing the game. Obviously, getting them up to 6-star and getting like good stats on them takes a little while, maybe like a month or so, but point still stands. Goblin, no Pierce, kicks major ass.